Okay, so I'm not the only one here that's not supporting Santorum. So why exactly are you here?
I'm mainly here to hear why he believes the things that he believes, and to hear what his position on a lot of the more controversial issues are.
Such as what?
LGBT rights and gay marriage and the LGBT suicides. I mean, it's been found that that LGBT youth are 2.3 to 2.5 times more likely to commit suicide than heterosexual youth. And a lot of the bullies that are leading these LGBT youth to commit suicide are often using the exact same rhetoric that he is. And I'm very interested on what he has to say on that.
Beautiful, as am I. Thank you. What do you think of the speech?
It was a very clever speech. He was very careful to make sure to glaze over any of the major social issues that he's been accused of. He would only bring up marriage in the term marriage. He never talked about any of the specifics that he would actually do for marriage. He was very smart in always mentioning that while he was a faith-based candidate, he would always follow that up immediately with faith-based faith and then family, so that nobody would be able to boo such a thing because, well, nobody wants to be family. Something I found interesting about that is that he says that he's for the family, and yet he is entirely against gay abortion, which would be denying thousands of disabled children families day after day after day. So it's very interesting, but what can you do? I always just find it so interesting how, you know what? He going to captures on a lot of important topics to everyone universal, family, the fact that he has such a wonderful daughter, and he raises her so well, the way that him and his wife are so incredibly close, such a great bond, and yet he just kind of brushes over the things that a lot of the media, for example, would accuse him of being too conservative, like gay marriage or transgender rights, that sort of thing. And
okay, those things, you mentioned all that. There's no room for that in the political process. That's your private whoever, whatever you choose to be or say. Like abortion, that shouldn't be a public issue. That's between a person and their God.
So keep government out of it? So keep government out of it, or keep other people out of it?
Keep other people out of it. You know, the big issue with conservatives isn't the choice of abortion or not. It's the public demand for abortion or the payment by taxpayers to do something. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen in their environment. And what people do in their bedroom privately is their business. These people, these conservatives, ain't telling anybody what to do.
I don't want to deny any rights to anyone. Everyone has a right to live their life. That doesn't mean that they're entitled to certain privileges that society gives for certain benefits that society obtains from those relationships.
They just don't want it in the official.
So, when you say having it in private, please, by all means, I'm entirely okay with that. I mean, I don't want to be walking down the street and seeing a bunch of homosexual people, you know, having sex out on their front lawn or something. That, you know, that would just be vulgar and indecent. But what about the other 1,192 rights that are denied to homosexual couples?
What could that be?
They are not able to go into their hospitals and visit their loved ones when they are dying. They are
without paper.
There is no.
God, it's almost if I was sick, I got smacked around. The issue of who could come and visit me was there. It had nothing to do with my race, creed, color, or my sexual orientation. Okay, they have a privacy situation in hospitals that otherwise would be respected. If you have a same-sex loved one, I don't have any problem at all with some kind of civil arrangement. In fact, I just buried my brother. I had no right to anything. He was intested, but there was nobody else to take care of him. So I had to fight through that process and say, stay, Greg, I have no business. I got to deal with this man. If he had been smart, he would have left some kind of will naming me to help him out after he passed. And that's what it takes.
And what about vegetable
The same problem exists if a man and woman live together in Latin matrimony. Some people say in Colorado there's common law. It doesn't hold water. That woman will have the same problem seeing her husband, who she considers her husband, in that same hospital because they have a paperwork stating they're together. So, if the community wants certain things and it isn't there, then they have to go according to the laws of the land as we speak. This is the rule of law. Everything operates the rule of law based on law. If there's no harm, there's no foul. So shut the hell up. You know what I mean? It's simple.
So you would say that if somebody did want that sort of change, so that a homosexual couple would be able to, that the homosexual partner would be able to make choices for the other homosexual partner in the
that person fills out a complete power of attorney or just a simple medical power of attorney. A durable, full-blown power of attorney, you have to go, especially if you have to go before the court, you have to have a things. But you're signing over, a certain person is signing over the right to themselves to a partner. It doesn't matter who it is. It's their signature. So, do it. That's what you need to do. Then nobody can argue.
And what about adoption? Where in many states, not all states, but in many states it is...
Adoption is a tough one.
Yeah,
my wife
I agree.
adopted 2 special needs kids.
I'm adopted myself.
From El Paso County. 5 years old, each screwed up. They would consider all those adopted. Okay. The things we had to go through. If most people had to go through what we had to go through just to get the opportunity to adopt, they would get themselves fixed in the heartbeat and never think about kids.
And the interesting thing about that is LGBT couples have actually been shown, according to a recent study done, to be more willing to accept children with disabilities, more willing to accept children with social...
That's semantics. You're talking about two individuals that decide to do that. Now, I don't think there is anything against homosexuals having some kind of a civil union. It's just not called marriage.
And how do you define it? Where do you get your definition from?
2 people, my wife and I, didn't have to go to a church to stand before a minister. We stood before God. The minister, the priest, observed such. He was a witness to that action. So, you guys put together witnesses, you have the action, you sign the papers, thus you're married. Who cares? Just don't try to make me accept the fact that homosexuals need more rights than I do. The rights that I had to earn. I took care of my country a long time. I was back doing it.
Seriously.
I respect this country and everything that is done. I don't judge. I don't judge by color. I don't judge by anything other than if you don't hurt me, I won't hurt you.
So would you say that homosexuals are asking for more rights than heterosexuals?
Some of them are. Oh yeah, the activists, absolutely.
Such as what?
Pardon me?
Such as what? What rights are they asking for that heterosexual couples and heterosexual persons don't have?
There's a circus. I've seen it. Those people harm regularly by asking for too much. To me, I don't agree with marriage. Because they don't fit together. I agree with a civil union of some sort so that they're protected in that union. They're all subject to genre.
So how is that asking for separate rights?
Separate?
Additional rights that heterosexuals do not have, that homosexuals would be asking for.
These people are asking for public acclaim. We see it.
Just as we see heterosexuals every day on TV.
Pardon me?
Just as we see heterosexuals every day on TV.
Well, sure.